because I am, in fact, a doctor on YouTube, and I'm going to fix some different little things I'm seeing going on here. You have a little bit of a... You're misaligned, and you need to be corrected. You need to be corrected, relaxed, lulled into a sleep. So what I need to do, I gotta kind of this type of thing. You gotta kind of look what Hemi. That's not really there anymore. There you go. That's what Hemi did to me the other day. I pushed it a little too far. All I did was rub her little belly, and she wasn't having it. She never really gets quite that insane, but I was pushing her. I was pushing her. She was in a riled up mood because of the snowstorm. She doesn't like snowflakes. Have you ever watched a cat sit in the windowsill thinking that she has to kill every single snowflake that's falling from the sky? I don't know. I think she thinks they're little bugs. But she doesn't do well during snowstorms. And I got caught. In the crossfire. Alright, now babbling. I was told lately that I talk too much. I'm going to keep it sound oriented. This will be a sound oriented video. First, I think we need to get lost. Probably all gonna go tumbling down. Let's start off with this thing. I don't think I ever showed you guys this before. This is a stainless steel, heat anodized blue, or actually more of a purple, I guess. Depends on what the temperature is and how I've been touching it. Same thing, stainless steel, heat anodized cap. And then the rotors are made from aluminum. Did you hear that? Aluminum. And then with brass inserts for obvious weight reason. A little ball bearing in there. But the engine, like, oh really? Another fidget spinner? Are you kidding me? But this is the difference. The bass. No, not the bass of my voice. The bass of the instrument. You see, I created a detent mechanism. It is a multi-polarity fidget spinner. Yes, yes. I know. It's totally amazing. Let's just listen to the sounds, shall we? There's the ball bearing so you can see it. I don't even know where it is. I did a good... Wait, I think it's right there. There it is. You see it? It's right tucked down. There. There it is. Right there. This housing is brass with a mirror polished stainless steel cap screw. Now, the only problem with making a machinist fidget spinner out of metal, see the knurling for maximum grippification. Are you thinking what I'm thinking right now? Thumbnail. Is that what you're thinking? You're thinking, Doc, that thumbnail is, that's it, bro. Maybe that. I don't know. I guess none of them actually ever worked. Oh, by the way, in the video description, I'll be putting a link to a hangout Discord just for people to come in and just hang out, hence the name. Hangout Discord. It'll be in the description. I might post it in the comments, I'm not sure. Maybe link it in the community tab, whatever. And we'll see how it goes. It's not a fan server, it's just a hangout place, just to chill. Yeah, so getting back. When this thing's spinning really, really good, like when I'm not wearing gloves, if you put your finger in here, yikes. It could be quite painful. I can't do it with my... Yeah, that's spinning pretty fast. So we got this, and we got this. Okay, now that we've done this, just to get you relaxed, you have to go through all right. We have this device. You've seen this before. Some of you have seen this before. This took me like 5 hours to do in the lathe. I was following a tutorial on YouTube. And yeah, it was a lot of work. Connected to what was once a toy that you get from like... Listen to the little mechanical motor sound. Oh, cool. This was all turned in one setting. I put this in the lathe. And then what you had to do... Man, I don't even... Yeah, no, it was in the 4-jaw chuck, and you had to keep adjusting it. I think. I don't even remember how we made it. It doesn't matter. But I made it on the lathe. It's almost... It's the same idea of making a crankshaft, but rather than making just a few lobes, you just kind of keep going, and you end up with this. And I saw the video and went, I must make one. Actually, let's see. So that was where the center was. So that went into the center, and on this end was in the chuck. Because this is the lathe chuck right here. The center was here. So to have cut these offset from the... I think I remember how I did it now. So I must have had it in the chuck. The 4-jaw chuck. It was offset by whatever amount, meaning that it was off-center in the lathe in the 4-jaw chuck. And then I would cut like that piece, and then I moved the travel over, and then I'd cut another piece, and then I moved it over, and I think I did it like that. I don't even... Why am I rambling? You are stressing me out. Let's... Should we do this, the thumbnail? What do you think? Maybe this will be the thumbnail video where everybody says, make a video just trying to figure out thumbnails. a beauty. Maybe not. I don't know. Damn these thumbnails. Damn them. Focus your savage camera. Ooh. Whoa. Wait, no, put this right here. Maybe we do a 2-for-1 thumbnail. I guess they call that a dual action thumbnail. Oh, I kind of dig that. The purple. Anyways, this one here is lethal because this thing gets spinning extremely fast. Spinning device. So I was messing around with it earlier, and as you can see, I've got jewels on the edges, and it was at full rotation speed, and one, I think, was it that one, or is that a set screw? Anyways, one of them broke loose, and it hit my guitar, and it literally sounded like somebody shot like a BB gun. I was like, what the hell? So I must be wearing glasses when I use this device. You'll see what I mean. So when I made this was obviously, again, it was meant to spin some plastic toy, and I think it was, I don't know, I forget what was up there. But this is like a big, heavy chunk of aluminum. So I had to take this whole thing apart and go inside. You can see between this and the red, you see that brass washer. I had to put that in there because the friction between this and the plastic was making the plastic melt. And I also had to go in and put little tiny brass bearings in here because the plastic that it was riding on was melting. The amount of work I put into this stupid thing, you wouldn't even believe. Let's get into it. I talked too much. It's cool what the top does is it speeds up and slows down because of the frame rate. So watch this, I'm going to bring it to full speed. And I'll let you know when I stop the motor. The deceleration is like really long, so I'm going to let go of the power now. I'm not holding any power on it. I think that's insane. You know what I'm noticing? Something over here. Wow, that's why I was using that device. While you were focusing on that, I was analyzing your extremities of your cranial encasement. So let me just prepare mine. Don't worry, this is just an adjuster. I'm not taking out any equipment. I'm not putting anything in. I'm just making some adjustments. Let me just excuse me while I prepare. the area a little bit and just do a little cleaning. It just seems to be a bit of a cleaning issue, that's all. Doc, why is everything used green? This is the residual effects of tingularium production over at the professor's factory. It's everywhere. Everything is tingle serum green. So, this party is going to be awesome. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. I need to concentrate. I am a human being. I think I like that piece. Let's try that again. I feel like it wasn't quite what I was looking for. We waste no tape at Tingle Bomb Industries. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. Drop D. Just right about. That's drop D right there. But I can't get it to resonate.